Cortland College's own theater company, the SUNY Maskers of Cortland, recently presented a new play by John Olive. The Voice of the Prairie explores the mystique of radio as it first appeared. The story takes us across the Midwestern Territory, exploring the tales of a rambunctious young boy, Davy Quinn, and his yarn-spinning, whiskey-drinking poppy. They were poor, with no home, but instead lived their lives on the road, telling stories in hope of receiving spare change from faces they'd never see again.
Decided to marry. Now, it would be hard put to find anyone to persuade you that Gloria P. Linsky was any sort of a bathe in beauty, for it wasn't true. She don't laugh like an ass's brain. Her face is ugly as a plate full of mortal sin. Oh, madam, you will laugh as clear and lovely as Snow White dancing on gold nuggets. Surely you'll buy an old storyteller a glass of whiskey.
After Poppy dies, Davy is left companionless. In search for food and shelter, Davy meets a young, feisty blind girl, Frankie Reed, who runs away from home with Davy, only to later become the subject of his own tales.
Only door, you're caught, penned in like a squeaky run pig. Try and get by me.
You're a girl.
Scared? Scared of a girl? Come on.
Ah!
You fell from Township. You fell from Fresh Township. It's what you deserve, you thief. Now come on, try and get by me so I can whip the devil out of you.
Oh.
The role of a blind person would seem to create difficulties in picking up cues. I asked Jed Paul, the freshman actor who played Davy Quinn, and Sarah Corica, who played Frankie Reed, how they dealt with it.
She's so experienced that it wasn't too hard at all, really. She really, like, helped me, you know. If it was someone else, it would have been a lot harder for me to do the role.
Right.
This is my first, because I'm only a freshman, so.
I didn't really do any research where I went to the library or anything. I mean, I've seen, you know, on TV or movies with blind people. I don't know. I just really just thought about it myself and just noticed that blind people don't really look at people, you know. It's more sounds, and it gives clues in the script of how she listens.
Frankie, look!
Yeah?
Well, it's you. It's a picture of you in the paper on the front page. Runaway blind girl. Father cries, come home, sweet girl. I am reformed. It's in every paper.
Hey.
It was definitely a challenge, and I feel I've learned so much since I've been here, and this show, I applied what I've learned, I feel.
The adult Davy Quinn, played by physics professor Andrew McDermott, also turns out to be quite a storyteller and is talked into telling his tales over the radio by a New York shuckster, Leon Schwab, played by Lee Barrett.
Tell that story about my papa. It made me feel like I stole something.
3-year SUNY Masker veteran Lee Barrett seemed to enjoy playing the role of Leon Schwab, although he could not directly relate to the character.
He's a character part. He's a little drama, but a lot of comedy to him. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay, speaking English. Let's go. Hello, this is Leon Schwab, the voice of the prairie, the wave of the future, right in your very own parlor. Coming to you thanks to the magic of the ether.
He's an original. You might have seen him in a couple TV shows, you know, or in a good book, but...
Physics professor Andrew McDermott also enjoyed putting the time in to make the production a success, but he's not so sure about doing it all again.
I really have to respect the students here. They put a lot more into the shows than most places I've been, and I don't like to waste time, and they don't. So it's been a lot of fun for me. I don't like staying up late, and I don't like using every evening the way I did, but in the end, it was worth it.
Yeah.
I said I won't do it again because I've been in a lot of shows in the past, and I had given them up for a while. But they have a nice crew here.
The audience saw a flawless performance all 4 nights, and most of the performers seemed to think all went well. The fly crew, however, was forced to work overtime.
During the show, I had walked out on stage and forgotten to do my fly, and which I didn't notice until after I walked off the stage. So the fly crew noticed. So they renamed it the Lee Crew.
This was the first time that The Voice of the Prairie was performed in central New York, and it adequately sets the mood for the SUNY Maskers' next performance, Our Town. When it comes to the classics, this is one theater company you won't want to miss.
In the sweet